My name is Nick Buron. I am the Chief Librarian for the Queen's Library.
And today we are at Cambria Heights Library, celebrating...
We are celebrating Haitian culture and arts here at this beautiful library. This is one of the many libraries that is actually celebrating this wonderful festival. We are also doing the same thing at South Hollis, at St. Albans, and at Rochdale Village.
What made the library agree to do this?
Well, the library has a long history of responding to the community. So this was something that really started as a great idea from one of our staff members, but we can't do this alone. We got the Friends Group, a number of libraries to help us. We had great artists that wanted to participate, and the library really just got out of the way and lent the support to make it happen.
And have you, well, of course, you're pleased with the response.
It is incredible. Look, when you see the amount of people that are here at this library and the community that really has responded to it, it's really great to see that the community has felt respected by seeing their culture in our library.
What other efforts have the library made in terms of outreach to other communities similar to the Haitian community?
As you know, we have over 50% of the borough speaks a language other than English, and we have 100 different countries that are represented here in Queens. We have great relationships with our Chinese community and our Korean communities, our Spanish, Hispanic communities, our Bangladeshi populations, Russian, Polish. And what we do is we very much want to see their culture in our libraries. It's something that we've done for not only decades, but generations at the Queen's Library, and we encourage this to continue.
I didn't know you speak Creole.
That would be great if I spoke Creole. I do speak French, and I was able to use it today as one more thing to show respect for the community during this event.
I mean, I was shocked to hear you going, voulez-vous?
Merci beaucoup, monsieur.
So tell us a little bit about what Queen's Library is doing outside of this exhibit, outside of this library.
Well, outside of this exhibit, we have this exhibit in 4 locations, but everything's always exciting. We always have something to say. In about a month, we're going to open up, one of the busiest libraries in Queens at the Elmhurst Library. Will reopen. It will be one of our busiest libraries, one of our biggest libraries, and in about 6 months we hope to open up our newest library at Hunters Point, which will be our 66th location. We have a library everywhere in Queens. No one is more than a mile away.
And so in French, if you would invite the community to come visit not just Queen's Library, but this exhibit as well.
Now you have put me on the spot. So j'espère que tout le monde dans la communauté ici à Cambria Heights ou n'importe où en Queens prendre l'opportunité de venir à la bibliothèque ici à Queen's Library, la bibliothèque de Queen's Library, pour voir vraiment une expédition de culture haïtienne et de voir ce qu'on fait dans la bibliothèque. Ce n'est pas la bibliothèque d'avant, c'est la bibliothèque de l'avenir.
Anything that he just said, I agree with him.
Thank you very much. It's always a pleasure to speak to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, we're speaking to the assistant manager, tell me, of Cambria Heights.
Cambria Heights, yes.
Tell us your full name.
My name is Reginald St. Fort. I'm the assistant manager at Cambria Heights and also at St. Albans.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow. How you pull that off?
I don't know. I believe in magic.
No, Reggie, we are in the middle of this exhibit that everyone seems quite excited about, and I'm told that you are quite instrumental in making it happen.
Yes, I came up with the idea of collaborating with other managers in other communities, a way to cross-pollinate, to bring other people, a way to entice people to visit different communities. Because I found out that there are people living in Cambria Heights who have never been to South Hollis. Some people from South Hollis who have never been to St. Albans. So I think by having this, they are forced to go and see each other and get to understand the culture and the richness in each other.
Nice. Now, the exhibit is at 4 locations.
Yes. Simultaneously.
Simultaneously.
Yes. And we are showcasing 24 artists.
24 artists. And all Haitians?
Yes. Oh, no, not all.
Oh, okay.
22 of them are Haitian.
Ah. And who the other 2 are from?
The other two, one is from Argentina, and the other one is from here, from the U.S., United States.
How did they get so lucky?
Well, they said to me they can do Haitian art.
Oh, okay.
And I said, well, art has no barrier. Please paint. And you'll be there, you'll be hanging. You'll be hanging your artworks. And they did, and I hang their artworks.
Okay. So the criteria is just being an artist?
Yes. Yes, because art is a universal language.
Absolutely.
Because remember, we can tell a story. The sun looks like the sun in every culture. A tree looks like the tree in every culture. So it's a universal language.
You're right.
Because today I was speaking to Miss Barrett, and she said, but Reggie, why people say art touch me? And I said, well, there are people who live in oppressed society. They cannot read or they cannot voice their opinion, but yet if they draw the picture, everybody understands it, and that's a way of communicating as well. And that's why art belongs in the library.
Absolutely. You as well are an artist?
Yes.
Okay.
Unfortunately, first time you got me to say it on camera. I always call myself a librarian first, but yes, I do have some works here.
And is the passion librarianship or is it art?
Yes, both. And I think I have the best job in the world being able to mesh the two.
Beautiful.
Yes.
And you also have a beautiful family.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
And you said that they support you every way that they can.
Oh, yes. Because sometimes they don't get to see me until the next day. Because I'm gone, I'm trying to find new works, new ideas, and, they understand this is my passion, and they support me. And I have my second daughter, I think God bless her. I call her the spice of my life. She happened to be an artist from birth. So she's always creating.
Okay.
So they do understand.
Which pieces are yours?
Those two blue ones
Uh-huh.
are mine.
Okay.
And the lady sitting on the drum behind the book
Sculpture?
drop is mine.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So I would like you to, if you could talk to me about those two pieces right here, right? Give me just an overview.
I call my art the what if. And it's a conversation. It's an invitation for a conversation.
Okay.
It's what you see, and then after what you see, and then you find out it was so far from the reality of what I have on canvas. Because what I do basically is to change the organs on somebody and say, okay, what if your eyes were on your knees? How would you look? What if your ear was your head instead of your head the way it is? What if your lips were placed someplace else in your body? And that's why I call it the what if.
The what if. The second one looked like a nutmeg, but hold tight for a minute, we will get into that. The second piece looks like a nutmeg.
The second piece is basically a pear.
It looked like a nutmeg.
A nutmeg? I've never seen a nutmeg. I cannot tell you what.
So then I had to take you to Grenada.
Oh, you see the beauty of art. You see the beauty of art. Yeah. Now you are educating me on the nutmeg.
When I look at it, I'm like, okay, you have somebody here representing. But
oh, I thought it was a pear. So you see, that's the beauty of art.
And then I raised Grenada as well to bring in Henri Christophe.
Yes, Henri Christophe was from Grenada, and then came to Louisiana, then to Haiti. And that's one of the reasons he wanted Haitians to speak English, because he was an English speaker.
Strong. Yes. But that's another day for another interview for another subject.
Any day, anytime.
But I do appreciate you and appreciate this time.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
I would do me a favor and invite folk to the exhibit in Creole.
Moi, ta aimé nous toutes venir full, venir assister à exhibition ça, parce que c'est une expérience totale, capitale, parce que nous avons une lecture, nous avons un cinéma qui peut parler de différentes écoles d'art en Haïti et n'a gagné workshop de artistes surtout. S'il vous plaît, continuez à checker sur website Queen's Library pour programme ça yo. Merci en pile. Now tout à l'heure.
Ludwig Borgella.
Ludwig
Borgella. Yes.
All right, Ludwig. Tell me, we're looking at a piece right now.
Yes.
All right. Tell me about the piece.
Yeah, this image was taken in February 2015 in Haiti, in Port-au-Prince, during a 3-day carnival. It's a 3-day carnival that starts on Sunday. It goes all the way to Tuesday, which is Mardi Gras. Yes. So every day in the afternoon, they would have the models that would be disguised, and they'll come out around 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon for about 4 hours, and that was basically it. And what you're looking at is a group of all-female band, and they had about a good 5 or 7 of them that were part of the what would you call it again? I know in Creole, in a défilé. Like, which is it's a really like a voodoo band, tradition Haitian voodoo band, and they play still. They have still, and most of these instruments are handmade. What they use. There was quite a few of them, like I mentioned too.
What made you take the picture?
Well, I had just gotten back from Haiti in January. And when I found out that Minister of Tourism was having a competition for the carnival, and right away I went, within a month I went back to Haiti so I could be part of a competition. Okay. So and I went and whatever I see that was very attractive to the eyes, and I was just shooting. Okay. And I would say I probably took over 1,500 images.
It looks like a painting.
Yeah. Because they are printed on a canvas. Okay. All the images are printed on canvas. That's why you get the feeling that it is a painting. And I get that a lot. I get that very often. People will come up to me, "Oh, I love your painting," and I'll make the correction and let them know that it is actually a photograph, not a painting.
So now, what made you go to that medium in terms of photograph on canvas?
Okay, I started printing those images on metal print due to the fact that with the colors it was popping on the metal prints. Then I give it a try on canvas to see the difference it would be, and it was really live, and like the reaction I would get from people and from that point on I just started to keep it going, and I might be the only one that print photograph phone.
No, somebody else just seen it. Somebody else just.
I know that it will come up. It will come up, but it's not a problem. You know, it's welcome. You know, anybody that wants to try it, is welcome. And it's if you get as you get closer to the image, you see, you know, like how fine, like you. Especially with this image here, if you get closer to it, you could see like the pores. Like if the person have a pimple, you could see how it's very nice.
How long have you been shooting?
Professionally, 4 years.
4 years.
Yes.
And your results have been
great. You know, but photography is not my main profession. It's something that I do on the side, on occasion, from time to time, which started as a hobby. You know, I loved photography for many years since I was in high school, and I recently decided to do it professionally.
So tell me about this exhibit.
This exhibit, I found out about it. Believe it or not, a friend of mine, I don't even remember who it was, actually inboxed me the form that they were looking for Haitian artists to be part of this exhibition. And right away, I contacted Reginald Sinfor, Reggie, and once we got in contact, and that was it. And they actually had to ask for 4 pieces, which I did. And when I met with him last week again, and I had mentioned to him that I actually have extra pieces from a carnival series, because the series that I provided here is from a series called Street Vendors, where I focus mainly on women. Okay. And when I mentioned that I have the carnival, and he's like, bring them on, and I bought them today. They didn't have anywhere to put them yet, so I went back home and got the stand, the easel, so that I could put them up. You know, so.
I mean, I'm impressed.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
What do you take on this exhibit? What's your take on it?
It's very positive. It's bringing a lot of light to us as a Haitian artist. I appreciate all the hard work that they have put to make sure this happens, and it's great. It's great, So, and I hope that it continues. It's something that they will do yearly. And I'll be more than happy to be part of it every time they do it and bring different images every time, because I do travel to Haiti every chance that I get, and when I do, I go to a different part of Haiti to learn about stuff that I learned when I was growing up in Haiti. I left Haiti, I was 14, so a lot of stuff I learned through geography, history, and I never visited those places. So 4 years ago, I decided, you know what? Every time I get in Haiti, I want to visit somewhere new, somewhere that I've never been, and bring the images to people that have never been to Haiti. Some of my friends that are interested, or parents who were born in Haiti but never been, and hopefully that I'll be able to continue to do that. And I know it is appreciated, So I hope that it will push them to also go back and visit.
No, you just came back from Haiti.
Yes, I did. I just came back less than 2 weeks ago, but it was actually on a relief, Hurricane Matthew relief effort. I work with this nonprofit organization called Project St. Anne, and the town that my parents are from was really affected by the hurricane. So we went to help the people from that town.
I'm saying, now that you come back, what does it look like to you?
It needs a lot of work, and I mean things will get worse by the day, especially that they lost a lot of their plantation and stuff like that. So as far as homes, that can be rebuilt, but as far as the plant, it will probably take a long time. So they probably would need to focus more on agriculture so that they can be able to feed the people, not just send stuff to Haiti, but help them be able to plant and bring their crops back.
In Creole, you speak Creole? Okay. In Creole, I'd like, just look in the camera and invite people to the exhibit here and the other 3 locations.
Okay. Non, moi, c'est Ludwig Borgela. Nous avons une exhibition côté à présenter art et peinture et photographe de plusieurs artistes haïtiens qui habitent dans Queens. Alors, l'exhibition a passé dans Cambria Heights qui est sur Linden 218. Ou gagnez une autre exhibition qui est dans South Hollis qui est dans 204 in Hollis Avenue. Ou gagnez une autre dans Library St. Albans qui est dans 191 sur Linden aussi. Alors, allez visiter différents libraries pour nous capables de voir différents arts que haïtiens pareil nous fait la culture la communauté haïtienne là dans Queens. If you're interested in my work, I have 2 websites actually. My name is Ludwig Borgela. One of my websites is ludwigborgela.com. And the other one is Image d'Haïti, the way you see it on my shirt, which is basically Image of Haiti. Image d'Haïti is spelled EIMAJDAYTI.com. So I have more images on that website. You could go and visit. And if you're interested in any of the prints, they are for sale. If you go on the website, you see anything that you are, my contact information on the website. You could contact me and ask. I usually print 16 by 24s or 20 by 30, and it's 2 different size, 2 different price for each of those sizes.
When they call you, they find that out.
Yes.
All right. So contact the website. And your social media?
I have social media. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. I have 2 like pages. They are under one is under Ludwig Borgela, and the other one is under Image d'Haïti. On Facebook and also on Instagram. So either one. And I guess if you go LinkedIn or Twitter, I'm also on those under my name, Ludwig Borgela. Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate it.
This Haitian exhibition is full of surprises and pleasantries. We encourage you between now and December 31st to make the trip, take a spin, go to Cambria Heights Library, which is located at 218-13 Linden Boulevard in Cambria Heights, or Rochdale Village Library, which is located at 169-09 137th Street in Jamaica, Queens, close to Rochdale Village. South Hollis Community Library, which is located at 20401 Hollis Avenue in South Hollis, Queens, or at St. Albans Library, which is located at 191-05 Linden Boulevard. That's just off of Farmers Boulevard in St. Albans, Queens. Each library showcases different artists showcasing different work. What you've just looked at and what you're looking at now are artwork that were or that are on display at the Cambria Heights branch. These were taken during the reception or the opening reception at Cambria Heights. Sharon Banks is a manager at that branch, and they have decided, along with Queens Libraries Community Affairs Department, as well as each of the 4 library and the library managers, all decided to collaborate and come together and put on this definite winner of an exhibition. It really is an enriching piece of work or body of work that I want to encourage all of you to support. Visit those libraries. Like I said, Cambria Heights Library is situated on Linden Boulevard. Those of you who might be familiar with where the Cambria Heights or Cambria, that famous supermarket, is located, is right across the street from that. Rochdale Village Library is in the heart of Rochdale Village itself, of 137th Avenue. South Hollis Library is on Hollis Avenue in South Hollis. And St. Albans is right across the street from that funeral shop on Linden Boulevard, just off the corner of Farmers Boulevard, like I mentioned before. I found this exhibit, the reception was terrific, by the way. But anyway, we're not focused on the reception, but there's a lot of people who turned out that afternoon to witness the opening and the launching and what have you. And many of the politicians came out. Many of the politicians were there, including Leroy Comrie, the newly elected Mr. Vernell, who is also of Haitian descent. Leroy is of Jamaican descent. They showed up and they showed their faces and, had some kind words to say about the artwork. I'm just showing you some clippings here now of different paintings by different artists. Not all of what I could have captured, but some of what we were able to capture. I hope you enjoy. Give us your reaction. Tell a friend, and especially introduce the children. Introduce the children by taking them to this exhibit, by talking to them about the exhibit, whether you know about art or not. You don't have to be an expert about art. It's just a matter of exposing the young people to this magnificent kind of work and something different for them to look at. Cambria Heights is one of the newer branches within Queens. South Hollis has been there for a while, but they're still relatively new. They had some upgrades recently, so that all of Queens Library right now has undergone some measure of repairs and upgrade in terms of the facade and in terms of the structure itself. The staff is quite friendly, and they will gladly point out whatever the question that you might have, and if that particular staff don't have an answer, somebody within the branch who can. And if none in the branch can, there are several people within the system who can come to your aid in terms of giving you a response. It's called Festival en Coulée, an exhibition of the vibrant Haitian art of Queens. So they're all of the different people we spoke to told us there's over 20 plus numbers of artists who come together to showcase their work. And it's like I said, it's a worthwhile effort, and we're encouraging you to please go out and support art by real people who we can talk to, feel, touch, hold on to them, even smell, because it's work. It's nice work. It's rewarding work. It's wonderful work, and you would see different styles of art, different type of. Well, some of them are have exhibited in prestigious places. Some of them in not so prestigious places you've never heard of, and some of them do have graced several modern facilities, if you will, in the art world. You also have, and the education span between each artist is tremendous. There are those who are self-taught and self-trained. There are those who have, shadowed behind great artists themselves, and there are those who, had little or no schooling as it relates to art. They just simply pick up a brush and decided they want to paint and started expressing themselves in that manner. Whichever one that suits your fancy, I mean, there's a little for everything in there. In most times, you might run into one or two or more of the artists at various locations. So again, take some time out on your busy schedule and visit the library. South Hollis, like I said, is on Hollis Avenue. St. Albans is on Linden Boulevard for farmers, and Rochdale Village is in Rochdale, and then Cambria Heights up on Cambria Heights and Linden Boulevard off of, what's that, Francis Lewis, is it? Or Springfield Gardens. Pay them a visit. Call for the hours if you're not sure before you go, so that you don't go, on a time when they close. Just check out the branch. The exhibit will run until December 31st. Generally, like Queen's Library, they've had exhibitions at Flushing Library in the past, and maybe Central Library in the past. Langston Hughes always has an exhibition going, and those are the three main, if you will, showcase places for art. It's the first time that branches in Jamaica have come together, so to speak, outside of the Central Library, and to do an art exhibition. And they have collaborated all four to bring this special Haitian art exhibit to you. Please make an effort to go by. My name is John Crow, host and producer of Caribbean Classroom. Thank you for watching. We do appreciate all of the letters, comments, and we've gotten a lot of calls from the Haitian program we did recently, as well as with the program that we did with the herbalist Patrick Dells. Thank you, and continue enjoying Caribbean Classroom.